Ultraman Rising. That's all I can say. It's good. It's really good. Man, I really need to work on my intros. Yo, it's your boy M coming with you today with the second video. And today I'm going to be reviewing a, definitely a personal favorite of mine, Ultraman Rising. It's definitely a movie that I really enjoy watching with my niece. It has a really good story behind it, really good messaging as well. It doesn't get woke at all. I mean, how could you? I mean, the whole movie takes place in Japan, and it has really good visual effects. Like the entire movie is computer, generated. The style is really good. It does not look like your generic Pixar movie that they do nowadays, where it's all the really generic and boring cow art style that Pixar is starting to be known for. And it's that's really disappointing, just because like you see this art style everywhere nowadays, and it's really bland. It's really unoriginal, and Ultraman Rising smacks that shit down and beats it to a pulp and gives you something fresh. The story is about Ken and how he is struggling with his acceptance of taking responsibility for a lot of things. He pretty much, when he was a kid, and this is where the movie starts off, you find out that Ken's dad is the original Ultraman, and that the his dad kind of pops a question to him while he was a really young kid: who do you want to be when you grow up, Ultraman or a baseball player? And the mom steps in and says, it's a kind of like a bit of a heavy question to ask a kid, And then the city gets attacked by kaiju, and Ken's dad runs off to be Ultraman and take on the monster. And then it cuts 20 years later into the future, and we find out that Ken is a actual world famous baseball player who used to, play for the Giants in Japan, and then went overseas and became, I think I might be getting that wrong, because I know prior to that, him and his mom moved to Los Angeles, where yeah, correction. So him and his mom moved to Los Angeles, where he grows up in LA, learning how to play baseball. And eventually he becomes really good. He gets drafted onto the LA Dodgers, where he plays with the Dodgers very, very long time. And then some shit happens where he has to go back to Japan. And when he does that, he ends up joining and playing for the Giants out of Japan. And while at the same time taking on the mantle of being Ultraman. And he has a hard time trying to, juggle both, being a famous baseball player and being an Ultraman, because like while he's playing a game, the city gets under attack and he has to go run off to take care of the kaiju that's messing everything up. And one night, while he is playing a game, a corporation called the KDF, the Kaiju Defense Force, is transferring a giant sphere container, and they're getting chased down by a giant kaiju. And eventually, while they're trying to transfer this, container, they fly past the stadium where Ken is playing, and this kaiju just messes everything up, destroys everything around it. And you find out that this container holds something really special for this kaiju. So Ken freaking, runs and hides and turns into Ultraman, and he gets involved with this whole, chasing of the container. And he ends up finding out that the KDF will do anything to protect this container, even, kill Ultraman and this kaiju. And simply put, because I don't want to give away too much, the He ends up getting a hold of the container. The container pops open, and there's inside is an egg, and the egg hatches, and it's a little baby kaiju, and it's adorable. It's so cute. And now Ken has three things he has to juggle, and that is being Ultraman, being a baseball player, and now a substitute father figure for this little, not so little kaiju who pretty much imprinted onto him. And it's really adorable. It reminds me a lot of my own experiences when it comes to raising my niece and how I have to juggle my own personal life and professional life along with juggling my niece, who at times can be very much as a little kaiju, a little monster for sure. And you have to like find a balance in all of it, which this movie tackles heavily, and that's the core messaging of this movie, you know. And it's really wholesome. It's really cute. It's a lot of good action scenes. It delivers on music as well, which I really enjoyed. And character designs are overall really good. I mean, it's the entire time. My niece kept, keeps on like getting all, aw, Emmy, which is the name of the little girl monster kaiju in this movie. And yeah, I mean, I highly recommend it. It's a really fun movie. Um, and it's wholesome for sure. I definitely give this movie like a good solid 10 out of 10, just because it's the messaging behind it for sure. I mean, it's not trying to shove down any kind of weird narratives down your throat. And it's just overall a lot of fun. Yeah. And yeah, I guess I'm going to just wrap it up with that because I have one more video I got to do. So yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.